So, fuck it. While I'm at it, I just go ahead and knock this shit out real quick, then, cause it ain't shit to read real quick, niggas. Police have no duty to protect you. Federal court affirms yet again. Following last February's shooting at Majority Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. That's an interesting name, Majority Stoneman. Some students claimed local government officials were at fault for failing to provide protection to students. The students filed suit, naming 6 defendants, including the Broward School District and the Broward Sheriff's Office, as well as School Deputy Scott Peterson and Campus Monitor Andrew Medina. Okay. On Monday, through a federal judge, on Monday, though a federal judge ruled that the government agencies, okay, check this shit. The government agencies had no constitutional duty to protect students who were not in custody. Okay? Pay attention. The latest decision adds to a growing body of case law establishing that government agencies, including police agencies, have no duty to provide protection to citizens in general. Okay? That, one more time. This latest decision adds to a growing body of case law establishing that government agencies, including police agencies, have no duty to provide protection to citizens in general. Okay, they're not here to fucking protect you. They're not here to protect you. Furthermore, neither the Constitution nor state law impose a general duty upon police officers or other governmental officials to protect individual persons from harm. They're not here to protect you, even when they know the harm will occur. Check that shit. Neither the Constitution nor state law impose a general duty upon police officers or governmental officials to protect individual persons from harm even when they know the harm will occur, said Darren L. Hutchinson, a professor and associate dean at the University of Florida School of Law. Police can watch someone attack you and refuse to intervene and not violate the Constitution. They can watch somebody bust you in your motherfucking head, rob your shit, and hey, they don't gotta do shit. According to the Constitution, that should let you know something, yo. So this protect and serve shit, which we're about to get into, matter of fact. So I'll say that for later. So Supreme Court has repeatedly held that the government has only a duty to protect persons who are in custody, he pointed out. So if they take you in and arrest you or detain you and and they got you in a situation where you can't leave, then that's the only time they have to make sure that you're protected. Moreover, even though the state of Florida has compulsory schooling laws, the students themselves are not in custody. Okay? Although there's compulsory schooling laws, okay, they're not in custody. Courts have rejected the argument that the students are in custody of school officials while they are on campus. Mr. Hutchinson said custody is narrowly confined to situations where a person loses his or her freedom to move freely and seek assistance on their own, such as prisons, jails, or mental institutions. Okay, that's what they're That's what I just got done saying. What custody is, all right? So if you're not in their custody, they don't have to do shit, and they won't, all right? Which is they're about to talk about. Hutchinson is right. The U.S. Supreme Court has made it clear that law enforcement agencies are not required to provide protection to citizens who are forced to pay the police for their services. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me close this goddamn door. You see where I'm at, man. Motherfuckers be out here bumping that shit. Motherfuckers be bumping out here, man. Alright, so back to what I was saying. Hutchinson is right. The U.S. Supreme Court has made it clear that law enforcement agencies are not required to provide protection to the citizens who are forced to pay the police for their services. So motherfuckers is paying these motherfuckers to provide a service that they're not even required to provide. Think about the fucking shit. Think about how fucked up this system is, okay? Think about how criminal this is. When I just try to tell y'all, this is a criminal organization. This is a criminal organization. In the cases DeShaney versus Winnebago and Town of Castleton Rock versus Gonzalez, the Supreme Court has ruled the police agencies are not obligated to provide protections of citizens. In other words, police are well within their rights to pick and choose when to intervene to protect the lives and property of others, even when a threat is apparent. All right? All right? All right? All right? Motherfuckers hear me now? Are motherfuckers ears open now? Are motherfuckers eyes open now? Cause I want to know. This is some real shit that motherfuckers don't even pay attention to. This is a fucking scheme. This is a scandal at the finest. In both of these court cases, clear and repeated threats were made against the safety of children, but government agencies chose to take no action. Okay? A consideration of these facts does not necessarily lead us to the conclusion that the law enforcement agencies are somehow on the hook for every violent act committed to private citizens. On the hook, okay? Not off the hook. They said on the hook. This reality does belie the often made claim, however, that police agencies deserve the tax money and obedience of local citizens because the agencies so-called keep us safe. That's what I was telling you. They don't keep us safe, okay? They don't keep us safe. They keep us in line. That's what the fuck they do. They don't keep us safe. Get the hell out of here. They make sure that we are not a threat to the establishment. That is all. We can attack each other, clearly. We can kill each other. They don't give a fuck about that. But once we start becoming a threat to the establishment, that's when this shit becomes a problem. Okay? Nevertheless, we are told there is an agreement here, a social contract between government agencies and the taxpayers and citizens. We are told, okay, a social contract. And by the very nature of being, and by the very nature of being a contract, we are meant to believe this is a two-way street. Meant to believe, yes. The taxpayers are required to submit to a government monopoly, exactly, on force, and to pay these agencies taxes. To pay these agencies taxes to provide a service that they are not required to provide. Okay? That's what they're saying. That's a scheme. It's a scandal. It's criminal. In return, these government agents will provide service. In the case of police agencies, these services are summed up by the phrase to protect and serve, to protect and serve, a motto that has in recent decades been adopted by numerous police agencies. A motto, a slogan, a saying. But what happens when those police agencies don't protect and serve? That is what happens. That is what happens when one party in the alleged social contract doesn't keep up its end of the bargain. The answer is very little. Very little happens when the police refuse to uphold their end of the bargain of the social contract, the so-called social contract. The taxpayers will still have to pay their taxes and submit to police agencies as lawful authority. Okay? They still have to follow the law and do what the motherfuckers say just to not get shot, killed, maced, beat, and thrown in jail. Okay? They still gotta do that shit. Even though that the police don't gotta protect them. Like they're paid by taxpayers and citizens to do. Okay? If the agencies or individual agents are forced to pay as a result of lawsuits, it's the taxpayers who will pay that too. Who will pay for that too? Yeah, yeah. It's not like they're cutting salaries for these guys. No, they just take that out of tax dollars. Come on, man. This shit is right here. Oh, sure. The senior leadership positions may change, but the enormous agency budgets will remain. The government agents themselves will continue to collect generous salaries and pensions, and no government will surrender its monopoly on the use of force. This is fascism at its finest. So stop fucking playing with me. This is the most motherfucking heightened, and I'm here to fucking let these motherfuckers know. Alright?